Hello explorers and welcome to Art at Home with Mrs. C. Today we're going to be making our very own line storm. So I hope you guys all enjoyed the book. Storm is coming to give us some inspiration, and now we're going to use all those lines we learned about to make a complete picture. Okay, so grab a piece of paper, any size, any shape, any color, something to draw with, and we will get started. Now the first part of our line storm is going to be the ground, okay? And for the ground or the grass, we're going to use a straight horizontal line, and that just means a line that goes side to side. So if you have a ruler, that's great. If not, you can always use the edge of a book to create a straight edge. Just do your best to get that line as straight as possible. Step number 1, easy peasy lemon squeezy. Next step, we're going to talk about these clouds up here, and these clouds are created using bumpy lines. So we are going to use some bumpy lines to build our clouds. Now since a storm is coming, we want to have a lot of clouds to have the rain coming from, as well as some lightning too. Now the cool thing about clouds is you can also put one going off the page, which means you're just showing part of the cloud. From there, we need to get some lightning strikes. And if you remember, this type of line right here is called a zigzag line. So from our bumpy lines, we're gonna make some zig and zag and zig. And we need to make that a little bit fatter. So we're gonna do another one right next to it, just like we did for Roy G. Biv, to make our first lightning strike. And you're gonna do that as many times as you want, because this is a ferocious storm that is coming. Maybe we'll just do a little one up here. Maybe it's far away in the distance. From there, we need to have some raindrops. Now, our raindrops, we're actually gonna hold off. We're gonna do these broken lines after we draw this barn. Now, if you look at this barn and we count its sides, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Any shape that has 6 sides, we typically call a hexagon. And usually it looks like this. But for our barn, we're going to make it a little bit different, but it is going to have our 6 sides. So to draw the barn, and I'm going to put it right in the middle because I've got some room there. I'm going to have my first side on the bottom. So 2 lines on each side, up to the middle, and connect them. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Now to make it look more like a barn, we might want to add a rectangular door with 2 X's for the barn doors on it. Maybe a window, maybe where that rooster likes to peek out. And then our little weather vane, okay? Now, since we already have our barn here, we're ready to go for our raindrops. Our raindrops are gonna be broken lines. So it's pretty much a straight line going vertically up and down, but with spaces, so it's a broken line. Now, I might switch my marker. Since raindrops, we're gonna make our raindrops blue. So I'm gonna switch to a blue marker and start making these broken lines going all the way down to the ground. You might have a lot of raindrops, so this step might take you a little bit, but this will help create and finish off our line storm. Now, even though there's no cloud, you can have some raindrops coming from the side because there could be another cloud up here. We just can't see it. And there you have, boys and girls, your very own line storm. Now, of course, we're going to need some color. So whatever you have around the house, markers, crayons, maybe even some paint, you can fill this in. But let's review. We have a straight line for the ground. We have a zigzag line for our lightning strikes, bumpy lines for our clouds, and lastly, broken lines for our raindrops. And we topped it all off with a hexagon for our barn. And bada bing, bada boom, you have yourself a line storm. Finish it up beautifully with some color, and you are good to go, friends. Thank you so much for watching. Have fun. Bye.